All right, so the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 9. After this manner, therefore, pray ye, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen. Um, the quality. I want to chime in on the quality of game. I want to chime in on that. What the dude said about the quality of game. I don't know what he was gonna say. I just want to just give my opinion real quick. I'll go back to whatever he got to say. But to me, in my opinion, the quality. All right, so um, all right, this is what it is to me. A game is a game, right? A game is a game, right? Um, and I'm pretty sure there's some kind of scale, right? There's some kind of scale that says it's fun. There's some kind of scale that says no, it's a scale, right? Or if it isn't a scale, then there are certain people that are qualified for certain games. Like, okay, so just say you want a game that's driven based on this has you want a game that has a really good story, right? So then that if you want to show your game to have a real good story, then you need a real good storyteller, right? Those people can be found in college somewhere, right? Officially, right? Make sure they have official documents and official certificates and all that. If you want a good storyteller, you know what I mean? That's simple, right? Now, how much it cost? I don't know. How much it costs to hire a writer, right? So it should be the same price, right? That's simple. So that right there. So then you have art, right? So then you just hire a good artist. Like, a lot of this stuff is simple, but what I think people are doing, kind of like hiring their friends, and because like, okay, so like, they maybe hire their friends, or with social media and all that. He's highly all that, right? And they try to get into a hookup because they know somebody. And you know how it is. You through Instagram or whatever, you meet people, you know people, and then they get into the crash that way. And that was just a great mistake. You know what I'm saying? It should go by the book. You know what I'm saying? So I say go back to the old way. You know what I'm saying? Just strictly by the book. You know what I'm saying? The social media is a good way to connect to gamers and stuff like that. But like the hiring process should be the same way. That's what it is. And so yeah, the hiring process should be the same. And so but some kind of way, um I really don't think it's management. Honestly, I think it's the hiring part with social media, because you can connect to people like that, and then that person might be, what I'm saying, be marketing or something on anything, right? On social media, Xbox Play, all that, those are the people with marketing and all that. That's all it is. And so like with that, um really truly, that right there, that should go to the that should go to the boss, so you can see what's going on with his game, right? Now, marketing should be done the same way. You know what I'm saying? It really should. Now, in Instagram, Facebook, yeah, at first it was new, right? But now, come on now, everybody know what Instagram and Facebook is. It probably to about 60 years old. You know what I'm saying? So back then, maybe so back then, but then things need to evolve, right? So you can't go by that site. You can't go by that. Now social media should go back to um the boss, so he can see how his games are going. Go check and stuff like that. And marketing should be done the same way with commercials and shit like that. And then YouTube, whatever, how you want to do it. But that right there should go to the boss on his phone. Okay, let me see what's going on in the game. Okay, yeah. Oh, like that. Just call it a day. You know what I mean? See, what happened was you supposed the boss, he supposed to get that bag. After, like, okay, so you set the account right, and then boom, the account set up to go through this, like, He's supposed to get that. The boss supposed to get that back. So this how you do. You check it out. Do all that stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That goes to the boss, right? And then the boss don't have to take the picture if you don't want to. But those PlayStation account, those Xbox with the blue check, that goes to the CEO or the boss of the whole thing. So you check, so you can see what's going on, right? And then you see what's going on in the world, and he get on, you know what I'm saying? Get on different platforms, whatever, and do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? That's it. But and so now when it comes to the quality of game, um, that it should go by what was bought. You know what I'm saying? Who bought? See people see game like Assassin's Creed and all that. Yeah, those games are a great game. But see people, they're trying to get in all that, trying to come up with their own game ideas, right? But they have no credentials. They have no credentials to create. They have no credentials. Like so, they might think they have a good game idea, think whatever, but they have no credentials, right? You gotta be qualified for this stuff, even if it's games. You know what I'm saying? Even if you can draw good like a motherfucker, you still gotta go to school and learn and qualify and learn how to qualify so you can learn what to do, right? With anything. And if you don't have the credentials, cause like okay, so what I did learn about going in college the little time that I went, it's basically training, right? This it's basically training, right? It's training before you get trained on your job, right? So like you have a job, right? You go to training, and it's all well and good, but your degree, the degree you have before that, you know what I'm saying? That prepares you for the training. So once you have your degree before that, now next job you go to training, right? Now you know what to do, right? Like that. And so like okay, so just say like just cause all that's just stuff you just don't learn in school. It's not necessarily trying to say somebody smarter than this person. It's just class they didn't teach at school. That's all. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? And then you take the like I can go to college right now and pay and learn that kind of stuff. I ain't gotta do nothing with it. The same way I went to high school and you know what I'm saying? The same way I got my GED and ain't doing that. The same thing. You go to college and go get your financial agency. I'm going to learn some shit and go to college and learn something, right? And you learn it, right? And ain't nothing wrong with it, right? But so people kind of forgot that, right? You don't have to. There's college. College is cool for a career, but it don't have to be a career. You just go to you want to learn something, really, truly. And you know what I'm saying? If you want to go to school, like okay, you want to go to school, and you want to learn this, something, you want to learn. Okay, pay us with teach you some. Pay us with teach you this. Now it's up to you to get a job after you want one or not. You know what I'm saying? But that's really what it is. You don't have to go to college. You don't have to get a job. You know what I'm saying? After college or whatever. But what I'm trying to say is this. What I'm trying to say is this. No, the job, right? The job you get or with the game development, whatever. Now you have the job to go to training, right? That's that, right? But you still need knowledge to be able to perform that job with that training. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know nothing. Of course you did the training, right? You not do that, but still you need to know what to do in the job, right? Cause the training people do, that's just for like for the policy the policies of their company, right? But when you go to school, that teaches you about, you know what I'm saying, what you're going through with your job with what the career you want to go to, right? Then you got that. And then the training, we go to college, because you still got to go train, you still got to training, right? And that's just learning policies and all that. So like, and so a lot of people on social media, Instagram, and Facebook, kind of like just talk to different people because they might know somebody. Hey, you know how it is. Somebody might know the person that got that's on the Xbox account. Somebody might know the person on the PlayStation account. somebody might know that person on the video account. You know what I'm saying? Anything, right? And so and so they get in that way through marketing, right? And you can't do that. That right there, that account post went back to the boss, man. Get it to the boss, and then he'll just cause the boss now he knows how to do Instagram and all that by now. But when it first started, of course, okay, this new technology, right? But it got to go back to him, and that was the problem. The boss, the Instagram stuff not being controlled by the boss. It's being controlled by marketing, and they just don't know business, man. So you really can't blame them either. You really can't blame them either. Honestly, it was just new technology at the end of the day. All falls short, right? But see, it's still some people out there being wicked and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? But some people out there being honest, and they did their job and still got fired, right? But it's you know what I'm saying? But there's no respect person with God. That's what God tell you to separate from all the bullshit, right? But the people on the PlayStation kind of got all that belongs to the boss. That belongs to the boss. Let him do all that. Now, the dude marketing, he know how to do marketing. That's what he should do. But see, on the PlayStation account, whatever, you would think that that's the boss, but he's not. That's the market leader, whoever you want to call it. That's the person in charge of marketing. Now, that person right there, he's qualified for marketing. Send him back to marketing and get it back to the boss. That's all I can say about that. But the quality game, now it comes to the quality game, and now we get back to that. So now we get back to that, right? The quality of the game. Like all you gotta do is hire a good writer, hire a good artist, and boom. You want a fun game? Hire somebody that's qualified into hire somebody from college that did some good fun stuff, right? They got good grades in it. It ain't that hard, you know what I'm saying? You want somebody okay. What school you want to then make sure the documents are official. And boom, the game gonna be fun because you know how to do it. You did? And so you know what I'm saying? You gotta work smart and hard, man. Like that.